How do we take a one-time $35 and literally change a person's life? So with that being said, Walter, would you please come forward and share with the team and the members, how do we take a one-time $35 payment and make a difference?
Okay, Samantha, thank you. I think that inspiration talk was awesome. The mindset is everything. So what can $35 really do? All right, I want you to look at what we're doing from a bird's eye view. We're gonna step back, and we're gonna be on top of the mountain looking down at the city. And Prosperity by Faith is the city. So you're on top of the mountain looking down at Prosperity by Faith, okay? So you got members coming in from all around the world, and the person that's you on top of the mountain, you see them, they coming in to Prosperity by Faith with $35, $35, $35, $35. And team build, this movement that we're creating, it never has an end date. Think about what I'm saying. It never has an end date. So from this month to next year, to the year after that, to the year after that, to the year after that, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years from now, people are still joining Prosperity by Faith movement. Why? It's not a company. Team build. It is going to be the largest team build in internet marketing history. Who else is doing this? Nobody. Nobody. GWT is not doing. They're not doing what we're doing. They're not doing this. So this team build is growing, $35, and that $35 is going to pay your way into 7 programs. 7 programs. So you're going to program number 1. Program number 2, program number 3, you elevating in program number 1. So when you first got, it took, basically to get you in program number 1, it took 12 members, or let's put it like this, 4 members come in, and all of a sudden it's bringing 1 person up, all right? That person got into program number 1. So that money is being paid forward, pay the admin fee, get you going into the program. That money now is being leveraged. Now it's being leveraged to the point that is going to help build you and to elevate you to the $200 level. So it got you to the $100 level, and now as other members coming in and filling up that matrix from that members after you, is creating more money to bring you into program number 2. So you elevated program number 1, you're making more money there, it's going to help you get up, elevate again, and then get you to program number 2. That same money is being used to leverage to actually get you an account into those programs. That money is coming in, it's setting you up. Now think about what we're saying. We could have took the money and just paid it out, and that's a quick payout. But how do you grow from that? How many programs are out there right now? How many 2x2s are out there right now that people are not making money from? A lot of them. A lot of them. There's so many programs out there right now that you can join this program. I don't care how fast it is. If you don't bring 2 people, you don't get paid out. Well, what we're doing, that team build is automatically putting people in the program behind you, whether you are a recruiter or not. You may not recruit nobody this month, but next month you may find 2, 3, 4, 5 people. You may want to pay it forward for 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Then once you get to a state of cash flow, once you reach the fountain of wealth, your life is starting to change. Now you're starting to get payments of 100s, 500s, 1,000, 2,000. You're starting to get these payments. And then you're starting to, do things more with it. And it's just easy on you and your family. You can go buy some more food or some different types of foods, right? And then your neighbors are looking at you, well, what are you doing? What's going on in your life right now? It seems like a little bit of stress is off of you. And you say, hey, I'm part of this program called Prosperity by Faith Movement. And what's that? Well, it's a $35 program you just put in one time. When it's your turn, we can't guarantee you that it's going to take 90 days. We can't use that word guarantee. You can't use that word guarantee. Only thing we can say is when it's your turn, you're going to move into the prosperity by faith. You're going to move into program number 1 all the way through the whole process until you get the fountain of wealth, right? Because it's all based on how many folks coming in. Now, some of the leaders are going to be taking some funds. For example, I'm going to take myself, and let's say, for example, I'm up to a point where we made $20,000 this month for some reason, whatever program we came into. I might take $5,000 and throw it right back into the team to bring up more people into the program. Does it hurt me by doing that, by taking $5,000 and putting it right back into the program? Think about what I'm saying to you. Now you got other people seeing that same vision. All of a sudden, more and more members are coming in. All of a sudden, we got 1 million members. See, this is I know I think outside the box, but this is like 1 million people coming in. Millionaires will be created from Prosperity by Faith movement. Not because we are paying them. We're not paying you. The companies are paying you. This is a team deal. So the members on a team will get to a point where their income level is so huge because we bring in so many members to a program that's following you into that program, whether it be Penny Matrix, Motor Club of America, 911, all those. The only one that's not international is MCA. Everything else is international. There are some questions about that. Everything else is international. We're going to create our own Prosperity by Faith Academy where you can have our own 2x2s. It's going to create even more income. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be this vision that we have, and that $35, it is going to be so strong because the way we put it together. We are the only ones that's doing this. Yes, it takes a lot of work. Yes, other members are going to learn, people in the family are going to learn how to maintain this so that it goes on for years. That's the whole point. Not a fly-by-night program. This is not that program because it's a team build. We have the list. The list is us. So we can go to any company now or in the future and take over that company. Think about what I'm saying. We can take that company by storm, and the fees and everything is paid for because our groups have made the money to do that entire thing. That's the power of what we bring. That's the power of $35. That's the power and the motivation from our members who catch the vision. You must catch this vision that I'm trying to relate to you because it's that powerful. It only works if we keep working it. That's it. I'm not going to stop. If nobody came from GWT, if none of the members, if all you just say, know what, I'm not following them, I don't want to do that, I want to stick with them. You could have, but you chose to come with us. But if you didn't come, I still would turn around. I'm going to still build it. I'm still going to market it because this vision is bigger than you and I. This vision is unlike anything in the marketplace right now. It does not exist. We are bringing it into existence. That's what we're doing. That $35 is powerful. And you guys have an opportunity to lead this charge, this new internet marketing vision that's being replaced. It's gonna really define network marketing, internet marketing because of what we're doing, because we're going to be so strong. All right, Samantha, I think I gave it. I think that vision strong.
And that you did, Wall Street. Thank you again, as always. I'm going to take it a little further because, our members want to know, Wall Street. The team wants to know. And I'm going to lay it out just a little bit more for them so that they can see. We're going to get you to a point to where we want you to be where we are. We hope you can't sleep at night. Okay? And how can we say this? Let me share something with you. We talked about Turbo Cycler. Here's where I want you to be right now. I want you to visualize the fountain of wealth with me. I want you to visualize that day when we turn over the accounts to you. Let's talk about 5 accounts. Now, please don't hold me to some of the numbers here, because this came to me, and I want to share it. So I'm going to be as close as possible, but I won't be too far off. Let's look at TurboCycler, program number 1 that we're starting with. And we can't say this is written in stone, because we already told you if we need to make any changes, switch from program, we're going to do that, because we're going to make sure that each and every one of you are protected and that we are protected. So if a program lets us down or don't do what they say they're going to do or don't pay our members, we will walk away. We'll take a loss before we continuously feed into a program that's not going to be successful. So with that being said, TurboCycler, when we turn TurboCycler over to you, our goal is to have you on the $100 level. The $100 level produces $400, okay? You take 100 and go back into level number 1. That gives you 300. This is now we're talking about when these accounts are in your hands. So now the money is coming to you. It's not staying inside for us to move you from program to program and elevate you. We're talking about the fountain of wealth here. When these accounts are handed over to you, please visualize this with me. So there goes $300. You're already on the $200 level. The $200 level is going to generate $800. You're going to take $200 to stay on that $200 level, but now $600 of that is going in your pocket. On level number the $500 level, same thing. It's going to generate $2,000. You only need $5,000 to put you back in on the $500 level. $1,500 of that is going in your pocket. Same thing on the $1,000 level. Times 4 is going to generate $4,000. You only need $1,000 of that to go back in, but $3,000 of that goes in your pocket. That's just TurboCycler, team. Do the same. That's a $500 level. It starts off at $500. It's going to generate $2,000. You take $500 to go back in. You put $1,500 in your pocket. $2,000 level. That one, that's the last level that you will upgrade into. But that level is going to produce $8,000. You take $2,000 to go back into that. That's $6,000 in your pocket. These programs will be working simultaneously because when we turn those accounts over to you, that cash is generating. We're constantly bringing members in. We're constantly elevating members. You don't go out and market TurboCycler. You don't go out and market do the same. We're still constantly building through the Prosperity by Faith movement. And what did you come out your pocket with? $35. The team is constantly working and building a team behind you, keeping cash flow coming to you. The only thing you will ever promote is the Prosperity by Faith movement. www.prosperitybyfaithmovement.org. Can you see the vision with us? Can you see why we need to manage these accounts before we turn them over and get you to the fountain of wealth? 911 gas card program, you're going to have $45 checks to you just coming over and over and over again. The penny matrix, it takes $80 for the year. We're paying up that whole year on your behalf before we turn that account over. When you go to that website, it talks about a 2-in-2 challenge. 2 people get 2 people in 2 days, and in 28 days you got at least $19,600 coming a month. Okay, so what if you don't get $19,000? Would you be mad if you got $2,000 or $5,000 a month coming to you? But we're building a team. You don't go get 2 people for Penny Matrix. We're building a team behind you in Penny Matrix. MCA, that's mind-blowing. That's a 3x8 force company matrix. It's $39.95 a month. We're going to pay 12 months on your behalf. You're not going to have to worry about a monthly fee when we turn that account over to you. 12 months will be paid in advance. But in a 3x8 force matrix, over 6,100 members generates $98,000 a month residual income. Wall Street just said he's seen a vision of 1 million members. Do you think we can build a 61+100 behind member after member after member? Okay, so what? You didn't get $98,000 a month. If you got 10 or 15 out of it, could you be mad? That's one account. So we talked about Turbo, do the same, 911, Penny Matrix, MCA. That was just 5 programs, team. And yes, MCA is not international, but don't worry, international team. We got, our matrix. We got some, other things. Up to 7 programs, solid, strong. You're going to be crazy just trying to manage what we're going to turn over to you. I hope you caught the vision of that. So we're almost at a quarter till. We don't want to keep you too long. Wall Street, if you want to come forward and share with the members anything before we close the call out. And one thing is marketing. I know we do want to touch upon marketing before we close the call out. Wall Street, would you come forth and share your last words?
All right, I will. Thank you, Samantha. I do have something. There is some questions out there about if somebody comes in with a bankroll, and will they jump over people in the matrix what they have? The answer is yes and no. This is what I mean. Somebody comes in to Prosperity by Faith movement with a bankroll. They say, hey, I want to jump in all the programs right now. I'm not just paying $35. They're going to pay their $35, and they're going to get a number. But let's say somebody comes in with $5,000, which we just did. And the person goes into 5 out of the 7 programs right now. Can I stop that person? This person wants to go to the $100, the $200, the $500, and $1,000 right now. Get on, do the same, do the $500 and $2,000 over there, and jump into 911, and jump into MCA, and also into whatever else, all the programs. Can I stop that person from going into all the programs? The answer is no. Why would I want to stop them? Okay? Now, so yes, you can join all the programs that you want to. Now, do they keep their number in the matrix? Yes, they're going to keep their number in the matrix, but they elevated themselves with their own money into the programs to get to the fountain of wealth early. Is that fair? Yes, because they coming in with the money to do it. Now, how does it benefit you if you're already in those matrices? Well, guess what? They can't just jump over you. They got to pay somebody that's above them to get into those programs. Let's say it's you right there. They got to pay somebody on the $100 level, $200 level, $500 level, $1,000 level, the $2,000, the $500 level on the other side, the $2,000 level there, the 911. They got to pay these people, these other members that's already there. Now, let me say this other thing to you. When people have a bankroll, do they know other people with a bankroll? I got a question. Most likely they do. So that means that that person will be bringing in other people that's got bankrolling that's going to help speed up the movement into Prosperity by Faith movement. Every dollar every dollar's being paid up, but it's also being pushed from behind to push somebody up into those programs. So that means you may be a person on turbo, that person came in behind you that elevated you to the $1,000 level. All of a sudden you on a $500 and $1,000 level. All of a sudden, or you just hit the fountain of wealth and you just got paid on a $500 and $1,000 level because that person came in with a bankroll. Do you understand? So it does have a way to inspire other people with bankrolls to come in because they see the vision and they're going to bring in other members to do the exact same thing. And also another thing I want to say is, because we got the 7 programs that you're going to be a part of, some programs you're going to have to elect to go into. For example, like Banners Brokers. People in India cannot do Banners Brokers right now because of an incident that somebody said. But every other country, they can get in it. People say, well, Banners Brokers is not a people say, well, it takes a long time for you to get paid. It's a wealth building account. But I'm telling you right now, Banners Brokers has produced over 32 millionaires out there already in 3 years. But do you have to join it? No, you don't have to. Is there a benefit for you? Do join it? Yes. Why? Because it's an international company, and the whole team is going in, except the folks from India right now until they get that squared away. But let's think about that. You don't have to do some programs. Some programs we're going to bring to the team that's not part of the 7, but it's something that you guys can jump into if you decide to do so, right? And we're going to have a different set of programs out there. we may get, when we first saw the video, this may be a travel company, a cell phone company. We're looking for international companies though, not just U.S. companies, right? We have one U.S. company, the rest of them are all international. So that's what we're really looking for. It has an international base to it. That's what we want. So, but there will be some programs like that. Don't send it to us now, no, because we ain't got time. We get hit with programs every day. Hey, look at this program here. Let's be good for the team. I promise you, we get about 5 of those things a day. We will not look at all those programs right now. There's no way we can do it. There's no way. We're too busy on this transition to even move to that point. And the first thing we got to do is lock down our 7, because we got to get our own matrix up that doesn't have a monthly fee. That will be what we call program number 6 or 7. We got an idea how we're going to do it, but that's how the case is going to be. So with that said, I hope that locks down. We're looking for people who see it bigger than just $35, of course, but the majority of people will be at $35. We already know days ago, so it's not like you late. You're not late. We just started that right now. Okay. All right, Samantha. I think that's it. Turn it back over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Wall Street. Now, what Wall Street just talked about, team, is leverage and positioning, and that's key. I don't care what you talk about when you talk about business and you talk about opportunities. Most businesses opportunities have a level in which you can join. Can you get mad if somebody can't join in a level at $2,000, $3,000 and you can't, but they're giving you an opportunity still? But together with teamwork, everybody benefits. So don't let your emotions get in the way and take over and stop you from being blessed and have the opportunity to be blessed. But leveraging position is very, very valuable. And what are these members doing? They're stepping out on faith. Faith is our most valuable commodity. Faith, we need that in order to be successful. I don't care in what. You got to have faith and move in faith. So what they're saying, hey, I can have $5,000 or $10,000 laying around in a bank account. What is actually going to be my return on that? But if I leverage and position myself, look at the possibility of what that can do for me. So a 401k, a retirement plan, a traditional bank account, money market account cannot produce what positioning yourself and up to these 7 programs can do for you. So that might be something some members really want to go back and think about. Do I want to position myself and leverage myself and put myself in a position where I can benefit and help the team tremendously at the same time? Now, the last thing I want to talk about before we go is marketing. We're getting a lot of questions in regards to marketing. Again, we only market www.prosperitybyfaithmovement.org. Please look at the terms and agreements so that you do not violate our terms and conditions when you are putting together your marketing strategies and campaign. And then you link over to our site so that a member can register. So make sure your wording is correct. We don't make any promises and no guarantees. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Pyramid. We're not producing no 5 or 6 figures in 30 days and all that other craziness. So make sure you're careful in your marketing when you're putting your materials together. The safest thing is send them straight to our website. But if you want to create some things of your own, make sure that they complement our site and the terms and conditions. We do have members and leaders that's putting together banners and marketing materials that we will begin to put in the back office. We know you need those things, team. We know you want them. But remember, our first and main priority is the compression of the database, the compression of programs, number 1, and the upgrading to the various levels and getting everything on track. But as we can, we will begin to add the marketing materials and training in the back office. So as usual, we definitely thank you. We love you. We appreciate each and every one of you. And may God continue to bless us, lead us, guide us, and direct us, and also share with us who we need to share this blessing with. And let's go out and make a difference, folks. go ahead and start spreading the word, the Prosperity by Faith movement, where one-time $35 can literally change a person's life. Good night.
Okay, hold on, Samantha. Hold on.
Oh,
Samantha,
okay,
hold
Wall
on.
Street. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we want to make sure we want to do a question and answer for about up to 10 minutes. So we're going to close this call out now, take like 15 seconds. For the guys that want to go, you can go now.